Oh yeah, you got that right. You got that right, Shadow. Break him down, Shadow. Break him down. Break him down. No junkie, no monkeys. That's what he does. A Shadow. That's what he does. He tells people the radio sounds like shit, and then bring it to me. I'll fix it. You know, that's he begs for customers. Absolutely. Oh yeah, he's a phony. Everybody knows Richie's a phony. He's begging for work. He's begging for people to bring radios to him. He was screaming in his mic yesterday. He was screaming. He was screaming in that mic. It almost sounded like a power mic. He was screaming so loud. I had that boy screaming. It's funny how I was whipping on Pedro yesterday, taking Pedro right out to Richie, man, and then he was lying to the people saying, yeah, Pedro, I can hear you. Meanwhile, I was in between key up. He was keying up when I unkeyed. Pay attention. That's why he was so embarrassed, Pedro, to put that video out on his page yesterday. You gotta love it. It's called Truth and Justice and Exposure. And you've been exposed, junkie. That junkie boy's been exposed, and his boyfriend, Pedro Morera. Both of them are exposed. Pay attention. Now he says he's gonna buy a tube. This morning he's gonna order a tube. That tube's not gonna last more than 4 months. Pay attention, because you don't know what he's doing. Then he's got to get the amp fixed. Constantly blowing fuses, blowing tubes. I mean, come on. Anybody could figure out what he's doing wrong. What kind of CB shop where he can't even fix his own amplifier, and he's got a Ranger 2950 he fucked up. It's all frequency. In the box needs to be repaired. Wait a minute, I thought he was a technician. Why don't he fix it? Pay attention. Got him, right? Hey, Shadow, I got him there. It's all right, Cracky. We understand you're no technician. You're just a lonely junkie monkey. That's all you are, Cracky. You can't even fix a 2950, man. You can't even align it, put it back on frequency. Why? No test equipment, and two, you don't know how to do it. Pay attention. I expose that crackhead all the time. That's why he hates me. I expose that junkie monkey for you, what he is and what he's not. And he definitely ain't no cop, and he's definitely no technician. Pay attention, pay attention.
Attention, this is the MTA Queens Midtown Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight speed. Clearance is 12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch. Alternate route.
Yeah, I would love them if I seen them, but you know, Pedro's too embarrassed to post him because he got that ass smacked yesterday.
Well, that's because he drives a lot. He's probably tired and didn't realize, listed mode. But anybody who would like to see it, it's in.
Oh, now he drives a lot. Look at the excuses Richie makes for his boyfriend. Now he says, first he says he posted a video on his page, and now he says he drives a lot, so he's tired. Excuses.
Pablo Gay got us because you removed it, but I posted it on your channel.
Yeah, you didn't post nothing on my channel. I didn't see anything, so I don't remove anything. But it's all good. Try another one, Richard. Well, I actually went on your page and I seen that video, and I was taking him right out to you. So I don't know what part of the video where you claim he talked over me. I mean, I don't hear it, and the public don't hear this. Maybe it's something that you created. Maybe it's a fabricated video. Something in your mind, just like Sade's in your mind that doesn't exist, and the 4 badges that you claim you have that don't exist. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's the $24 million that you claim you have frozen. Oh, man, Richard, come on, stop it with the stories already. People are tired of the same bullshit, Richard.
We're talking about you calling somebody a chicken because they forgot to publicize their video.
How he conveniently forgot to post a video where he was getting destroyed. How convenient. All right. Let me clarify that. Let me clarify that for the junkie. Let me make it clear. All right, the video gate that he didn't post where I was crushing you to him. All right, is that clear enough, junkie? The video gate where he didn't post where you were getting crushed to him, and the lies that you're saying that he talked over me, and in your own video I clearly talk over the junkie. So, please explain to the public, what video is this? Good morning, driver. Good morning. I'm just here to provide truth and justice, driver. That's a Roger. Waving it, brother. Waving it. I'm going to put it on the rack, man. I'm going to go get some Java, man. I'm going to get some Java. I'll be right back. Any drivers need to say anything, need to talk, just kick it and go. But I'm dying to see this video where Richie claims that Pedro took me clean out yesterday, and I clearly demonstrate the total opposite. And the only reason why I emphasize on this because Pedro's got a 2x8 pill, and he likes to bridge talk, and I'm just running a barefoot radio. No amplifier in line. Insult or injury. No big Ameritron ALEDB, none of that stuff. Just a stock radio. You gotta love it. Pay attention. All I got is just this bodacious audio and a stock radio. That's it. You never know. You never know. But, now you know, because that's it. Just look at the video gate and you see that meter swinging on that radio, man. And it's just a radio, no amplifier. Insult to injury. And these guys are running 2x8s, Ameritrons, and all that stuff. And I'm just running a barefoot station, man, and crushing these junkies. Pay attention. Let me get my job. I'll be back. They call me a Foster 250 somewhere around the lower deck with my barefoot $29.95, and I just got down. Oh, there's that fag in the truck. Yeah, listen to this. He's a gay driver. Listen to that gay driver. Hey, good morning, Spanky. Good morning. Yeah, I just want to wave the hand, Spanky. Sounding good, Spanky. Yeah, you're not breaking up. Richie's brain is broken up. Don't worry. Don't listen to that junkie. You're not breaking up. You're sounding good on my radio. He just wants you to take his radio to him, so he could claim that he's going to repair it or do this or do that. Don't listen to that junkie. You sounding good on my radio, Spanky, and the gates will reflect that. See, he begs for drivers to bring their radios to him so he could supposedly fix it, but we already know. That's just Richie dying for work. That's all that is. He's begging, like usual. Tell him, hey, he's begging, right, Shadow? That's all he does. He begs. Excuse me, sir. Do you have $1? Can you spare $1, sir, for a bagel? Can you spare a burger? Can you gladly buy me a burger today for I'll gladly pay you on Tuesday, sir, for a burger today. He's like Wimpy. Pay attention. Pay attention to Rich. He's like Wimpy. Excuse me, sir. I gladly pay you on Tuesday for a burger today. But wait a minute. He was begging on Tuesday for burgers too. So how could that be? But today's Wednesday? Pay attention.
And you're not supposed to hear me over there. Pay attention.
Richie just a begging junkie, man. He's just begging for another couple of dollars so he could buy another hit, so he could put more drugs in his junkie body. If he's not fucking with crack, he's fucking with K2 or heroin, man. Or what else? Now he's in the med program, but that's all good, man. That's his body. He wants to pollute it. The man's on this earth over 50 years, and look, has nothing to show for it but his funky body and his lies and his delusional episodes that he experiences on a daily basis. Come on, I'm gonna get him to raise his voice like yesterday. He was screaming in that mic. He was screaming so loud I thought it was a power mic. You gotta love it. Pay attention. I had that junkie screaming his mic yesterday. I thought it was a power mic. He was screaming so loud. And he's very irate. He wish he could sound like me. That's the scary part, man. He could never afford the studio gear. The microphone alone that I'm using costs more than his amplifier. He has no clue what I'm using. He thinks I'm using some kind of bass mic or delta mic. I told him it's not that. Studio gear, dog. But he don't want to listen. That's what drugs will do to you, man. Makes you not able to comprehend. Remember that commercial? This is drugs, and this is your brain on drugs. That's Richie. That's his picture right next to it. An egg frying in a frying pan. And these are facts. These are not my opinions. These are facts. Pay attention. He couldn't piss in front of a camera or take a drug test. It never happened. And yet he brags. You fools think that he's not a junkie. Just look at his videos. As soon as he wakes up, he's sedating himself with drugs. He's smoking this, smoking that. And then you guys still support that crackhead. You still say, no, not Richie. Yes, Richie. Yes, he is a junkie. Pay attention.
Human compassion, I don't care. Hey, I ain't mad at you, dude.
And now he's ghost talking. Now he wants someone to hold his hand. Now he's dying for someone to hold his hand. Pay attention. He's dying for someone to hold his hand. Listen to him. He's desperate. Sorry, Cracky. Unless there's a dollar van in front of your house, you're not hearing anyone. I'll be back. Let me get this Java.
The first one in. I hope you're going to be a man and introduce yourself this time. Yeah, back to the early stuff in 5 days. You did not get out of the way. Got 120 down. Quite frankly, quite the contrary. What are you going to do? Huh? What are you going to do? Jump and swing up to hit me in the fucking bullseye? Come on, man. Stop acting like these homos out here. That's the first thing on your brain when you know you're beat. Stop that shit. No, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, huh? I guess you'll have to be the gentleman and identify yourself, right? There's only one way you'll get the answer to that, man. You gotta make it. This is the MTA Queens Midtown Tunnel. The end of that bridge.
Oh yeah, what I miss? What I miss? I'm back. I'm back. What I miss? Yeah, I think he wants to punch. He wants to punch someone in the Jimmy. I think I heard. Yeah, he'll be back. He went to smoke some crack. He'll be back in a half hour. He'll be back. He went to smoke some crack. Shut up, stupid.
He said he's gonna get some coffee, but we don't know what that means. That means he's gonna burn the little rock.
Oh yeah, he's gonna burn some rock. That's exactly what he's gonna do. He's stuffing his pipe right now as we speak.
With rock. Hey, I don't blame him.
I like that driver with rock salt.
Thank you, driver. Thank you.
See, I like positive input like that. I appreciate that.
I tried.
At least I'm not the only one that sees it, you know. I'm not the only one calls a spade, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is out here. The man brags how much he smokes on a daily basis, and then he says he's not a junkie. You know, pay attention. I mean, if I walk up and the first thing I grab was a can of beer and I drank in morning, noon, and night, wouldn't you consider that an alcoholic? Yet he's smoking, sedating himself with drugs. You know, as soon as he wakes up, he sedates himself. Then what does he say? The morning show is over. I'm going back to sleep. That's what he says. You know, pay attention. And then he says he's not a junkie. You gotta love it, man. His own words, his own mouth is his worst enemy. He doesn't even realize it. But you know, everyone knows. You can't fool the public. You know, the inquirer minds just listening, like shaking their head. Man, this guy's really fucked up in the game. Shut up, stupid. Pickup schmuck. You're on my Bozak still? Look, you got Richie happy, man. Someone's holding his hand now. There's pickup schmuck. What happened? I thought you got that truck painted, man. What happened? What excuse you got now that you don't want to come out here? You don't want to get spanked too? Bad enough I spanked the other flunky out there, Pedro. He don't come out because he's embarrassed at a barefoot station. A barefoot station smashed him yesterday, and he was claiming he was in the Bronx. So we all know that wasn't the case.
A little Jeremy Rescue. No, I'll never forget that.
Hey, 225, the real pickup truck. 225, the real pickup truck. Crush that junkie.
Motherfucker. Yeah, keep thinking that you're number one junkie out here. Don't forget that. And the only soil you're standing on is your own. Soil yourself, man.
He thinks it's calling him names. When people call Richie a junkie, they're just exposing him for what he is. No one's calling him names. It's a fact. If you're a junkie, you're a junkie, Richie. Just embrace it. Don't deny it.
The gentlemanship when you're not very rusty gentleman to the game and you identify yourself. We'll see. We'll take it from there.
Who wants to identify themselves? They go up to you, they laugh in your face, and they give you $1. Who needs to identify? You know, you're not going to get that kind of respect because you're a joke. You're a bum that solicits in front of McDonald's. Who needs to identify themselves? Here, I hand you $1 and you say, "Thank you, sir." That's enough identification.
You're really gonna hate this video being supported. Oh, don't worry about it, man. Why you worry about it? Don't watch it. I just think it's funny, so I'm gonna sit back quiet so these two can converse. Because me and you ping-ponging over here really is not cool for the gate. Oh shit, really? You get in here to piss more people off. I tell you what's funny. See, it's like Mickey D's was funny. That's what was funny.
Got you there, Squiggy.
I've been telling y'all for 4 years where I stand and where I hang out. That shouldn't be too funny. If it only takes y'all 3 years and 4 years to catch up or to get there, hey, who's scared? Hey, that thing was funny and sad at the same time. I didn't know if I was supposed to laugh or cry because I felt bad for you, Cranky. I'll be honest with you. It's funny at the same time. You figure that out.
Well, that's his MO. He wants people to feel sorry for him so they could give him $1.
That's exactly what he was doing.
He does what these guys do. These guys that play homeless and they adopt these what they call them, rescue dogs, and they sit on the sidewalk with signs. People feel sorry for the animals, so they give the junkies $1. You know what I mean? Richie plays the same thing. He goes there with his toes busting out of his left sneaker, looking all stinky, smelling like deep ass crack, and they're like, "Oh, this poor junkie. Here's $1. Thank you, sir."
Oh, you're a little bit loud right now.
And that's his MO, if anyone wants to know. He's over there, Utica and Clarkson, begging for dollars. Pay attention. What CB shop does that? Do you hear anyone from Delta Electronics doing that? From PM Electronics soliciting in front of the fast food restaurants, begging for dollars? No, only Crackhead 127 does that. So that hole in the floor CB shop that he claims he has is just a crack den, a crack dungeon.
Answer the question. 2 magic videos. Look how many months apart they are. Talk about deja vu. Once again. Hey Richie, let's talk about your video games. Come on, man. You're acting like a fucking high school kid. You're 50 fucking something years old, man. You acting like a high school kid on the fucking TV radio. Come on, man. Get your life together, man. Get your shit together.
Well, he had 50-something years to do that, and he's still fucking up, so that's not going to happen. Well, you see, that's the whole idea. He just admitted he's like a newborn. He wants someone to take care of him. He's dependent on the system to be taken care of. That's why he's got that Section 8 apartment. And that's why he gets entitlements, because he's not capable of working because of his mental illness and his drug addiction. Pay attention. I mean, just look at it. If it wasn't for the big man that got him off the streets when he was living in back of McDonald's in a cardboard box, he'd still be there. Pay attention.
With the scum of society occupying those buildings. Actually, I feel bad because these 3 blocks are nothing but doctors, EMTs, cops, nurses, you know. Pretty much, you know, there's these 5 massive blocks between those 2 hospitals.
Yeah, he lives in the dirty ghetto, and he calls it Doctor's Row. Where he lives, you can't park your vehicle for more than 15 minutes without coming out and having it on milk crates or cinder blocks, and he calls it Doctor's Row. He lives in a crack den. He lives in one of the worst neighborhoods in Brooklyn. Just pay attention.
Now it's a fucking scum of society like you living occupying those buildings, man. You're not builders. These 5 blocks are not, but 2-story private homes, my man. They're called Doctor's Row. Only 4 or 5 blocks are considered that between Utica and Albany and between Winthrop and Rutland. You gotta do some research, dude. You're thinking about where 2 power blowers in Manhattan there, Slumsville, Alphabet City. You're thinking about Jamaica, Queens, son. You're not thinking about
First of all, I don't live in Alphabet City, and secondly, He couldn't live in the area I live in, where the rents range from $2,500 to $5,000 a month. He couldn't even dream to live in the area where I live. Pay attention. You can't find slums in Manhattan these days. I don't know what he's talking about. He's stuck on stupid, man. But he's so jealous and envy how other people live that he tries to mimic them and claim that he lives the same way. Not happening, Cracky. Begging for $1 is not going to help you. I don't live in Harlem. You better try that. Try another one. Don't live in Harlem, my friend. Try another one. Say it. Try another one there, driver. You sound like another stupid junkie. You must be one of Richie's... You must want to hold Richie's hand, man, because you're making up stories now. Just like Cracky does. He makes up all kind of stories about people who he never met. So I guess you want to hold Richie's hand. You want to be on my show today. I guess you want to hold my hand like Cracky does. I guess you want to hold my hand too, driver. Man, these boys want to hold my hand. I just don't get it. Wait a minute, I thought Cracky was ordering that tube today. Let's hope he's a man of his word. And he's still going to get crushed. That's so funny, man. He gets crushed in Brooklyn, in the borough that he lives in. I still crush him. Pay attention. And I do it with a barefoot radio, insult to injury. That's what gets him so irate. He's like, damn it, how's he do it?
Hey, hold on. I don't know if you got it on this one. You got a strap hanging. Come on.
What am I going to call this video today? No more tears?
Hey,
no more tears? What am I going to title this video? Is it going to be no more tears? I gotta figure this one out. I think I'll title it No More Tears. Didn't your mama tell you if you got nothing good to say, don't say it? I know you're dying to hold Cracky's hand. You want to hold Richard 127 Crackhead Richie's hand, but I'm not going to allow it. Not in my show. I'm not going to hold your hand, and you're not going to badmouth the man with the master plan. That's not going to happen. Not on my gates. So if you want to hold his hand, you want to buy him a bagel, you want to pity him, you want to feel sorry for him, hold his dick, you could go over there and do that. But it's not. You're not talking to me. You're not going to hold my hand.
The MTA, Queens Midtown Tunnel. Be aware.
Because I don't feel sorry for any junkie, man. You put yourself in that situation, you got to live with it. You made your bed, you got to sleep in it.
Over 12. Happy now. Oh, you sure happy now? He's done smoking already.
Oh yeah, a pickup truck 225. He's very happy. Once he smoked that rock, now he's jumping around, bobbing and weaving. You got to see him. I got him in one of his gates where his head is rocking back and forth until we pointed it out. And then the following gate, he had the video blank. That's why if you notice, his gates are dark. They're dark because he doesn't want to reveal anything, what he's doing in the background when his head's moving back and forth. He thinks he's in a ring fighting someone. I kill him.
Yeah, he racking back and forth because he's a wigger. He's a wigger, you know that, right? He think, KKK, little German Nazi wigger. Hey, you know why he putting these video games in the negative, because it's so fucking dark and dirty in there. He has to put it into negative to make it fucking appealing for his viewers. That's why it's more views, because people are not discussing it anymore. But when you watch the fucking video game, the normal video game when he was recording that, holy shit. I started on, and after that I had to take a shower, because I felt fucking dirty.
Exactly.
Hey, my repertoire has always been the Messi Miracle bench. Yeah, Messi Miracle.
Yeah, his repertoire is he's just a dirty junkie. He's just a dirty crackhead. That's all he is. He doesn't take a bath. He stinks like deep ass crack. He doesn't wash his mouth. You know, I would say brush his teeth. He doesn't have any. He pulled the last 7 that were left. But he's a filthy little guy, man, with a big belly. He got that big Buddha belly. Oh, Cracky loves to sniff things.
Yeah, warning sign right there, 250. We out there on the static Italy side. Do a little bridge talking. Bridge talking, what, mac and cheese. Inward bound.
That's a Rod Ed. Good morning. Good morning. Mac and cheese. Good morning, brother. Mac and cheese. Hope you have a super fun morning and a good afternoon. Mac and cheese. You know what it is. Enforcer 250, lower deck, and I just got down. I know. That's the way it is, man. You know, mac and cheese, when you're popular, people want to hate on you, man. You know how it is, man. When you're a superstar, when you have a 5-star show, you got nothing but hate and envy. That's the way it is. But it's all right, because I just key the mic and provide truth and justice. That's my job, and that's what I do best. I think Richie wants to hold your hand. Hey, mac and cheese, I think Richie wants to hold your hand, man. I'll let him do that, because I'm gonna be heading out the door. So I'm gonna leave it like that, and I'm gonna say good morning to everyone out there, fans, haters, you know, whatever, you know, just to sit back and enjoy the show. You got the Enforcer 250. Check it out on YouTube, Enforcer Space 250, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m., excluding weekends, holidays, and vacation. Check it out. Enforcer Space 250 on YouTube. Sit back, enjoy, have some popcorn. Truth and justice at its best.
Yeah, you're a funny guy, man. I told you that, bro. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that credit, man. You're a funny guy. Word to my mother. Why do you think he started a video channel? What do you think the Enforcer 250 playlist and the NYT?
Look, like he's so desperate that he's screaming, and now he's screaming in his mic, and then he's claiming that because of him, I created my own video gates. No, I created my video gate so I could disprove all the lies that comes out of his mouth, and to expose the junkie monkey that he is. But you know, just the videos will reflect the truth, and that's all that matters. You know, there's one thing of saying something, there's another thing of proving it. And everything I put out there is provided. Truth, facts, non-fiction. Everything is truth, man. Everything is truth. And that's all I provide, man. That's the name of the game. Anyway, I got to go, man. Until next time, they call me Enforcer 250, somewhere on the lower deck. And I just got down.
It was all about. That's what made him start his...
Look, I got Richie screaming in the mic. Pay attention. I got him screaming.
The king.
I got that boy screaming. Pay attention. He wants to take credit for my video page. Pay attention. Ask him, you know, tell him, let me see your 4 badges, Richie. If you ever meet him, ask him to see his 4 badges. And what he's going to say, no, sorry, dog, I'm suspended without pay. Yeah, for 19 years. 19 years ago, he claimed he got suspended without pay. And everyone knows a civil servant, after 1 year of termination or suspension, you have to be rehired as a new employee. Yet he claims that he has some kind of what does he call it? Some kind of entitlement, a presidential appointment. Oh, you can't make this shit up. I gotta get out of here, man. This is too funny. Catch you tomorrow. Air Force at 250 off the key.
You don't know anywhere in the USA a man who's suspended without pay has his badges and his guns. I'll be back. That's right, man. Do it right once.
In your mind, Richie, you got badges and guns. In your mind, not in reality. Mental illness is a motherfucker.
He heard me say I got those things.
Sad, sad, sad.
10007 in the video game.